What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Today I'm going to talk about the difference between the standard watch and then a European watch. And I've personally not worked a standard watch, but I know I've been told what it's like, and I already know what it's like, and I already have the feeling I like the European watch more. That's typically what I work here, and I prefer it much more. I'm gonna set you guys up and kind of write it out, because I think seeing it on paper is gonna be a much better way of describing how it's gonna work compared to just listening to me be repetitive like usual. So let's put you up here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Center it up. Man, I hope I spell this right. European. I'm gonna feel so dumb if that's spelled wrong, guys. I think it's spelled right. So the European watch, on here, typically the European is 12 on, 12 off, where the standard watch is 4 on, 4 off, back and forth. Okay, so let's say for me currently, like, I work the mid, which is midnight to noon. So we'll just draw a little clock. That'll make it easiest. So midnight, it actually changes, but like right now, my first part, I work from 12 o'clock all the way until 8 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock to 12 is my overtime hours. So this is regular hours, and that's the overtime hours. When we're underway, and this is because we're on the dock right now. So when I'm underway, technically I go from 12 o'clock midnight to 6 a.m. and then from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. is my overtime underway. 10 a.m. to 12 is my regular hours to complete my 8-hour day, because I work from 12 to 6, 4 hours overtime, 2 hours to finish my 8 hours of regular time. So that's my current time right now, and that's for the mid-watch. The swing, or I think it's called the swing, the noon to midnight guy, is basically the opposite. So the noon to midnight guy, he goes from on the gangway, this is midnight, mid-watch, this is gonna be swing. I believe it's called the swing. So he works, and this is AM. The swing guy works from 12 p.m. Technically 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. I should be doing this in military time because that's typically how I do it, but 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. is his overtime hours. 4 p.m. back over to 12 is his 8 hours straight of regular hours. Now when we're underway, he works from he goes from 12 p.m. till like 2 p.m. and that's his first 2 hours of regular. Like I said, it's opposite to the way IM, he works his first 2 hours on the bridge, and then he does 4 hours of OT, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., and then from 6 p.m. he does 6 hours to midnight, and there's the rest of his 8 hours. Now you got the mid, the swing, and now you got the day guy. The day guy's much more still kind of like the standard. The European watch only changes for the mid and the swing guy. But all 3 watches still get 12 hours on work straight, 12 hours off work straight. So when you get off work, you have 12 hours until you come back. Now for the day guy, on the dock for the gangway watch, he shows up at 8 a.m. and he works straight till 4 p.m. on the gangway. 8 hours straight. And then here, he starts at 6 a.m. So his first 2 hours from 6 a.m. to 8 is his OT, and then 4 p.m. to 6 is his OT. That is how we do it on the gangway here. Now when we're underway, it's kind of the same. No, it's not. When we're underway, he'll start at 6 a.m. He will work till 10 a.m. I relieve him from 10 to 12, because that's, remember, my last 2 hours of regular. So he does his first 4, 6 to 10. The swing guy relieves me from 12 to 2, and that's the first 2 hours of his watch. And then the day guy will come back at 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock. So he does 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours of overtime, middle of the day, 4 hours of watch at the end of the night. That is the European watch. If you guys do need me to explain this in a more better way, I can. Just please ask. So the standard watch is just, I haven't done it yet. I know how they do it, and it does not sound enjoyable. So we'll just say, like, we'll go in the same order. We got mid, swing, and then day man, or day watch. So the mid watch, his or her schedule would be 12 to 4. Now, their 12 to 4 is going to be their first 4 hours of regular, that's RG, regular time. Then they're going to have 4 hours off to sleep, nap, whatever. At 8 a.m. they'll come back on and do 4 hours of overtime, and then go to watch again from 12 to 4. So the mid guy is 12 to 4, and that is those 4 hours are his only regular hours. His 4 hours of overtime will be from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. I guess you could say it's much more simpler, because it'll always be this way, compared to the European watch, where, I mean, we just change it up here. It doesn't have to be changed up, whether you're on the gangway, underway, or, when we're sitting at anchor. We have different time schedules for each of them, only because there's different routines of stuff. On a standard watch rotation, I believe it just stays the same all the time. So for the swing, you are actually 8 to 12. So you'll start at like 8 a.m. Get off at 12 p.m. and then you'll work 4 hours of overtime, and then you'll have 4 hours of off time, and then you do 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. for your other 4 hours of watch. Now, I'm gonna mention now, because I realized I didn't mention it here, with the standard watch schedule, you get, you do your first 4, then you're off for 4 hours, then you do your 4 hours overtime, then you do your last 4 regular, and then you only have 8 hours to sleep. So typically what I've heard is this 4 hours of off time that you have in the middle of your whole entire working day, most guys will try and catch a little break, take a little hour nap, 2-hour nap or whatever, because when you finally get off with the end of your day, you only have 8 hours to sleep. So you think you're gonna eat, you're gonna shower, you might want to sit down and relax. Well, what's that? 2 hours right there. You only have 6 hours to sleep. So cut out the relaxing. Say you just eat and shower really fast. That's 30 minutes. Takes you another 30 minutes to go to sleep. You only have 7 hours to sleep. That's why I don't like the standard watch. Anyways, back to the point. You got the day watch is 4 to 8. Typical, exact same, fill in the off hours. So the day guy is gonna work at 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. He's gonna have 4 hours of, I think the day guy, he can actually go either way, but I believe usually you do the OT first, is what they say, I don't know. But the day guy, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., and then you're gonna have 4 hours either off or OT at 12, and then you do your 4 hours either off or OT. And I think it's probably, again, like on the European side, where it changes mattering on what we're doing. It probably will change amongst ships of, if you're the day guy, if they need you to work in the morning, they'll probably have you work your overtime in the morning, take your 4 hours off in the evening, vice versa. If they don't need you in the morning, they know they're gonna be docking up or mooring in the evening, they might have you do your overtime in the evening. So after that, 4 p.m., you go back to watch till 8 p.m. and then you have your 8 hours of sleeping until 4 a.m. again. I hope that explained the difference between a European and a standard watch schedule. This is why I wrote it down, because I knew if I tried to explain that just verbally without you guys seeing it, you guys would probably get lost. So I hope it gave a little value to the learning you were looking for. Please subscribe, please like, comment, question. If you do want this a little more detailed, then go ahead, question or even comment and ask for a more detailed breakdown of each watch schedule, and I could do them each individually with a little more descriptive explaining. Yeah, again, subscribe, hit that like button, share, comment, question, do all that. Alright, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.